Hey loves, I hope everyone is doing well and drinking their water. I am feeling and doing well today, but before I get into that, I just want to talk about this 1010 portal that opened up on Friday. This is an intense time right now. The energies that are floating around and I'm feeling it's it's um it's heavy healing going on in this energy that I'm feeling right now. So I wanted to do a collective reading. I've been working heavily with the Archangel Gabriel since this 1010 portal opened up. I just was very distant with working with archangels because I have religious traumas. But through my meditation, my guided meditation that I did yesterday, it opened up my heart even more. I felt like my heart chakra opening. And through that, it just led to my mind opening up and keeping an open mind and not just being closed off to just because of, the world, just because it's not being turned off to the words archangel and not assuming that means Christianity. So yeah, the more I started to do more studying about archangels and just came to the conclusion that these archangels are ancient consciousness, ancient wisdom, that can be tapped into as a source. So there's different archangels that I was studying about, and I felt led to do archangel, or I felt led to work with Archangel Raphael because he's all about like nature and balance. And that is like I feel like that's what I want to embody and help Mother Earth with, is restoring nature in my own little way. So that's why I was gravitated towards Archangel Raphael. But I decided to work with my ancestors and spirit guides to get a clear direction of which archangel I should work with first. And it was actually Archangel Gabriel that appeared and wanted to work with me. And I was surprised because I thought it would be Raphael. But the more studying I did about Archangel Gabriel, I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I need right now for healing, as far as like my heart chakra being opened up and balanced, and my throat chakra too. Communication. I've been working really hard at unblocking my throat chakra, and I started this channel because I wanted to unblock my throat chakra and get over my fear of being perceived. And I feel like I'm doing that. I feel like I'm succeeding in that goal. But yeah, I've been working heavily with Archangel Gabriel for the past 24 to roughly 48 hours. I guess 24 hours. It hasn't even been a full day. But yeah, what is time? What is time at this point? So yes, I worked with Archangel Gabriel to do this collective reading because I felt like there's messages that he wanted me to get out to you guys. I hope that you guys don't get turned off by the pronouns that I use for Archangel Gabriel. He appeared to me as a young male, a young pale white male with blonde hair. It was kind of alarming at first, but like not like in a scared way, but it's just like I didn't expect for an angel to appear in my mind's eye in that way. But that's just how Archangel Gabriel showed up to me. And he also, like, the energy that I was feeling is like, I don't know if you guys watch True Blood, but Godric from True Blood, like that soft, feminine, nurturing essence and spirit, like that's what I was experiencing when I was invoking Archangel Gabriel. So I say all that to say that I believe that there's messages for this collective that Archangel Gabriel would like to work with me and get through to you all. And I hope that these messages can resonate with you in a way that can ignite change for you in the future, and also just heal and restore some balance to you, because it starts from within. If we're able to heal ourselves, we are going to be able to heal the world eventually. But it starts with getting what we need. And I hope that this reading can give you some fruits, some healing, some nurturing on your journey of healing. So let's get into the tarot. So while I was doing my pre-shuffle, I was also channeling and just writing things down that came to my mind. And some of the phrases that came to me, the main message I think that Archangel Gabriel wants me to get through to you guys is go calmly and go slowly. Go calmly and go slowly. Another thing that popped up is like a bridge over troubled waters. I know that's lyrics to a song. Maybe go listen to that song. I'm not sure who sings it, but maybe go listen to that song. There's probably messages in there for you in this time that you need to hear. But like a bridge over troubled waters, that phrase kept coming back to me in my mind's eye and my mind's ear. And the last thing that came while I was channeling and writing is rise above the turbulence of the water and move past calmly and slowly. So it's kind of like tying those two things together. Rising above the turbulent water, the bridge over troubled waters, and move past your current situations calmly and slowly. So those are the messages that I channeled in writing. And the question that I had for Archangel Gabriel is, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? And I pulled the Empress card, and the Star card in reverse. Now, I know YouTube likes to get weird about nudity. I don't have time to be covering this card. Hopefully they don't try to flag my video for this, but I'm just going to go for it and show this card in its full essence because I feel like it's important that y'all have a visualization, or I think it's important that y'all are able to visualize these cards as well. So with this Empress card, I'm picking up that it is time for a lot of us to be in deep rest right now. It's a time for a lot of you to tap into your feminine energy, no matter if you were born male or female, how you choose to express your gender, your orientation. It's time for you to start leaning more into your feminine energy. And to me, feminine energy is all about rest, receiving, intuition. I know some people like to frame femininity in certain material ways, but to me, femininity is all about essence, the energy that you carry. And it's all about letting things come to you, resting, and knowing that, like, I'm rubbing on this moonstone crystal, you guys. Hopefully it doesn't bother y'all. But it's all about knowing. It's all about resting and knowing that, like, everything is going to happen when it needs to happen on divine timing. This woman is sitting on her comfortable throne with her hand on the Taurus bull. And Taurus energy is all about being at home, being a homebody, really, and being okay with that. Maybe it's time for a lot of y'all to start staying in, maybe cooking a little bit more at home, spending more time resting, carving out time for like just true rest. And I feel like before this 10 portal, like the week leading up to it, I just felt so exhausted and depressed for some reason. But in that time, I was able to get a lot of sleep and rest too. I did do a collective reading during that time of feeling exhausted, and I feel like it translated into the video. Like I wasn't able to get out a full clear message because my body was too tired to get the message out. But like I'm feeling even more well rested now. I'm feeling well rested right now, and like the energy of this 10-10 portal, I'm feeling very energized. And I think that it's time for a lot of you to start receiving in this moment. And a lot of you are y'all moving around a little bit too much, where the universe can't give you what you need and what you've been asking for, is because you've been a busybody. You've been trying to act and, in a sense, control your life. You think if you do certain actions, it's going to bring forth an outcome. And sometimes you need to just relax a little bit. It's kind of like that Tame Impala song, the less I know, the better. Like the less you know about how things are going to unfold, the better. Just rest and like collect information from your intuition right now, because there's a lot of information in the air right now. And if you can just spend some time to practice a little bit of meditation, maybe more time dreaming, like literally sleeping and dreaming. My dreams have been so vivid since this portal opened up. Um, I feel like there's a lot of information in there that can help a lot of us grow in ways that can heal us and heal the people around us and the planet. So I think a lot of us needs to rest more. We need to sleep. I know that there's been like, I've been seeing this trend float around my algorithm on YouTube about the great lock-in, and it's about tapping in the last 3 months of the year. The last 3 months, however you perceive the last month or whenever you celebrate the new year. But people are tapping in from, I believe, October to December, and just locking in and grinding. And I think it's more so about like focusing on yourself too. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the great lock-in, but the message that I'm getting is like a lot of people need to be participating in the great lockout, like tapping out, logging out of social media for a little bit, maybe. And a lot of you, it's time to withdraw your energy and come back home to yourself, because there's information, I believe, that your inner child is trying to get out to you. And you're too busy moving around to listen, to hear, to receive these messages. So this weekend, I'm recording this on a Saturday. Whenever you watch this, spend some time over the weekend to just relax, tune into yourself, tune into Mother Nature, and see what comes up. Don't be afraid of what comes up too, because maybe there's some things um, that's been deep within your waters that you've been pushing down. It may surface during this time of rest, and maybe this is the perfect time to deal with those things so you can transmute that energy and continue moving forward in your life in a way that's like more healthy to you, which brings more like it brings you more in alignment and flow with life. Instead of working against it, you're going to be abundant. This is a period of fertility for a lot of people. And if you can just stop for a second, breathe, figure out what it is that you want, it's going to create you a lot of abundance in the future. You're going to be able to create some things in this time of rest that's going to bring you a lot of joy in the future. So spend some time, see I'm hearing that some of y'all have special interest that's been on the back burner, that you haven't been exercising, you haven't been practicing. Carve out maybe 10 minutes a day, start there and see where that takes you. It may spark something within you again to keep going, or it may lead you into another direction. But definitely spend some time working on some special interests. That message is for somebody who's watching this. And I also pulled this star card in reverse. The star card in reverse. With this star card being in reverse, I'm picking up that some people have been shying away from their imagination. They haven't been able to dream lately. Some of you have been having a hard time dreaming lately, whether it's like when you go to sleep at night, you're not dreaming or not remembering your dreams, or you're having a hard time imagining new ways of things working out. It seems like it's very fixed mindset with the star card being down. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to dream and have an imagination and dream up a new future, essentially, is what I'm getting. This lady who's sitting next to this water, she has a bindi on her third eye. And I'm just picking up that maybe some people's third eye is probably blocked. And the third eye has to do with like how you receive information from the universe, the heavens, and how you're able to dream and imagine. Some people's third eye is blocked, so maybe spend some time. I know there's some guided meditations that you can do to unblock your third eye chakra, and there's also some foods that you can eat too. Maybe start eating some lighter foods, wearing more blues, um, eating more foods that will help their third eye clear up and unblock more. But I'm getting that, yeah, we're having a hard time dreaming and imagining, and it's blocking our healing process. It's blocking our ability to be able to manifest our our heart's desires because we're blocked. We're not able to see it. We don't have the vision. So spend time unblocking this third eye so you're able to be more clear about what you want and what your heart's desires actually are so you can go and fulfill that. That's what's going to bring you true happiness in this life. It's going after what your heart is calling for. So this could be also unblocking your heart chakra too. I've been doing some heavy heart chakra and throat chakra clearing out. So a lot of you may be doing the same this time. We are a collective at the end of the day. So it's not just me feeling and experiencing these things. I feel like there's a lot of people that's going through these spiritual awakenings. There's a lot of a spiritual awakening happening in this time. And there's a lot of powerful energy during this time. And I feel like it's going to be floating in the air all the way throughout next month to November. So this is a pivotal time to rest. Rest, rest, rest. That's the main message. Go calmly and go slowly. There is a bridge that's being built over turbulent situations that's been bothering you in your life. Maybe you've been feeling like you're just not doing enough, or you just don't have the energy to put forth what you need to bring your dreams to life. Spirit is telling me that there's a bridge being built over those ideas and emotions, and to start practicing positive self-belief, positive affirmations to pull you out of that slumber, that hole of feeling like you don't have the power to change things, because you do. It starts with your mind first. It starts with being well rested too, and putting healthy foods in your body as well. What you can control, do what you can control. Don't try to do too much too soon, but whatever it is that you control, do it. If you can control your eating habits, do so. If you can control meditating 10 minutes a day, do that. Whatever it is to heal the body, the mind and spirit. It's going to be pivotal in being able to flip this star card in a position that is meant to be upright, because I feel like in this time of maybe our third eyes, or in this time of our third eyes being blocked right now, spirit is guiding us to come back home to ourselves, to rest, to spend some time in nature, spend some time maybe near a slow river, a stream of water. Maybe you have a water fountain in your home that you haven't been using. Dust it off and turn it on and use it, because Archangel Gabriel too, like his essence is water, and that's all about dreams, emotions, intuition. So drink your water right now. Spend some time near water if you can. I feel like a lot of healing is going to be happening through rest in water. And water is appearing in both of these cards too. There's like a stream of water behind the Empress. It's just flowing softly into this river of water. And I feel like that's what we need to do. Go calmly, go slowly. But what we're in that time, we're going to be bringing forth big changes, big shifts that's going to happen on Earth during this time. There's a lot of shifts that I'm feeling right now, like power dynamics that's being flipped upside down. So right now, a lot of you need to be tuning into what are your gifts? What are some things that your heart has been calling you to do that you've been too fearful of doing? It's time to do the thing right now. Once it's clear to you, and you will get this clarity through rest. So rest first. gain your clarity, and then act when you feel like you're ready to and you're well rested enough to do so. Do not rush yourself. There's no need to, because it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. And what is time at the end of the day? Time is an illusion. So go at your own pace. Do not compare your journey to anyone else out there. Don't think that you need to be at this stage in life that someone else is at. You are right where you need to be. And you need to really feel that in your being. I'm exactly where I need to be. Say that out loud, because nothing is like, everything is done for a reason. The saying is cliche, but everything happens in our lives for a reason. And we are in seasons for a reason. So if you're in a season of like depression right now, know that you will be coming out of it. There's probably some lessons in there right now. Stay strong. My heart goes out to you. I've been feeling it too. But just know, like, there's some clearing happening. Make sure you're drinking your water during this time. Drink your water, please. I was called to pull a card from this deck here by Trisha Hersey. And the card that I pulled for the collective is Let Rest Be a Delicious Possibility. Let rest be a delicious possibility. It says here on the back, speak these words out loud. I deserve a day without fear. I deserve a soft space to rest. I deserve the beauty that arrives from being a vessel for rest. I deserve the possibility of committed change. I deserve rest. Say that out loud. Maybe write that down. And whenever you're feeling maybe guilty or feeling like you need to be doing something, say this out loud to yourself. You're right where you need to be. And rest is a delicious possibility. So many things can come from it. Within this rest, we're going to be able to dream up new ways of being, new ways of going forth in life, because the old ways are no longer working. And it's up to us, this collective, to really do some self-reflection and some inner work in order to be ready to take on these roles that Earth is going to be tilling up for us. It's going to be new opportunities that arise, and that we need to be ready when those new opportunities surface. So get your rest, get clear about what you want, and go after those things. I also pulled from my Earth Warrior deck this card right here. Such a beautiful card. But it says Circle Cross of Tanan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. And I feel like that's what's happening during this time. There's a rare intersection of the spiritual. The veil is super thin right now. You can manifest anything by just like super easy right now. So be careful of your words and what you speak, because it's a fertile time right now. This woman is pregnant. It's very fertile. Be careful of your thoughts. Be careful of your words and how you speak to people, how you speak to yourself, because it's going to be manifesting in the future. And spend some time unblocking this third eye chakra. Get clear. Have a vision. Pull on your imagination during this time. You might need to be doing some inner child work to help bring forth a more vibrant imagination, to think of new ways of being and new ways of doing things. So I'm going to end this reading with reading a little bit more about this circle cross of Tenem. Okay, it says here, your plans and purpose are aligned with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition or fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. So to begin the healing process of this card, you're going to look to the east and say out loud, through protective energy of unconditional love, I invite the power of divine grace into my being and into this world. And then you're going to turn south and repeat that over and over again. until you complete the east, south, west, and north. Once you do that, you're going to put your attention to the ground beneath your feet and say out loud, Earth Mother, may all of humanity love, honor, and protect you. Thank you for all that you do for us. You are our native soul mother of creativity, generosity, and wild grace. Put your attention to the sky above your head and say out loud, on behalf of all of humanity, I invoke divine love, light, and wisdom for the fulfillment of purpose for all divine beings. May we be assisted through the endless resource of the divine for the greatest good for all generations. May divine grace evoke love and higher consciousness in all realms. It is done. Place your hands in prayer for a moment, relax, and you have completed your healing process. So that is it for this video, you all. Thank you so much for being here. Continue to drink your water, and I will be back with new messages and new tarot supposed to tea on in future videos. Peace.